This is March 10th, and we are welcoming you to Leila's new home in room 205 here at Plantation Estates. And there she is. Hello, Leila.
Hi, come in.
We're so happy to have everyone joining us today in this special video presentation of room C205. This is Leila Babb, proud resident of the apartment now, lounging on a Tuesday afternoon, and we're going to give you a little outside look and inside look, and then we're going to come back and have a little Q&A with Leila on what her experience is like so far. Let's take a look out of the window. This is one of Leila's favorite views here, looking out at the front entrance to Plantation Estates. And as we pan back through, you can see a famous picture on the wall from Chester SC. A nice television that we remember from C201. There's Leila.
Hi, I'm trying
Hello.
to get out of the way.
Oh, you're fine. And then a look back toward the door where I just came in. Everything's very nice. Edward and Julie and Robert and Marcia did an outstanding job. Here's Leila's bed. And there's her famous recliner. And now Leila is going to give us a little update on life here at room 205. Leila, tell us a little bit about a typical day for you here in room 205. What is it like now in your new quarters?
To begin with, it's very different.
Okay.
It's hard to feel young anymore when you're living in the midst of people who are in their 90s to mid-90s to late 90s. It's a very pleasant atmosphere. People are kind and loving. This is a warm and cozy room for me. I love it, and I don't have any complaints about it. It doesn't do any good to complain about getting old, but I'll take just a brief second to complain about getting old. Too many reasons to go into. But I have a beautiful view from my front window. I look at the entrance to the building, and I can look out and see people coming and going, and my plants like the windowsill.
Yes.
My easy chair, my recliner is in the perfect spot. I get 3 good meals a day. I have nice friends. We don't run races. We don't run. But anyway, it's a very pleasant place to be, and I am happy and lucky to be here. I'm lucky because I have the best family in the whole wide world. We can run a marathon with ourselves against anybody and win.
You had a visitor today. John Hovis was over helping you go through some mail and look at some finances, and we met several people that came in and visited, and we have dinner in the dining room shortly, 5:15. We have the early seating tonight, and we're going to be with several of our friends. What can we expect? This is birthday night at Plantation Estates. Tell us about that.
Well, people who have a birthday within a month, they have one designated eating celebration, and at that you have a little wine before meal if you want it, and then you sit at a table with balloons, which is always fun. Of course, I hope I'm still living in December and I'll get to sit at the birthday table.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Anyway, it's a pleasant place. People are all loving and caring for each other, and we are well looked after. I think they'll bring me coffee every morning if I can cultivate one of the coffee servers.
I hope so.
That's my aim for the next few weeks, and I'll let you know how that goes.
We went over to C201 and looked at that. Robert arrives on Thursday to take some furniture back home with his friend Paul Pinkston.
Yes.
And everything was so efficiently labeled, and it looked great, and they've done a fabulous job, haven't they, Edward and Julie and Robert and Marcia?
That's right. Everything has gone along very smoothly.
Yes.
You can see on the wall over there, I don't know whether Davis can get the pictures of the poppies. Julie's
Yes.
getting to be quite an artist, and she's been into poppies, and those are poppies she has painted, and so my bedspread has a few red poppies on it, and they're happy little creatures.
Yes.
I
And then-
love my view out the front, into the front entrance. I like my neighbors, and
Family picture wall over here.
that is right. One of the
That's
most
right.
wonderful family ever.
And a nice setting, tea setting. Where was this from, Leila?
Where?
Right here on the,
Oh, you know, this we're gonna pack away. This was my
Okay.
mother's
okay,
China tea set.
yeah,
We
okay.
we unpacked a lot of things last week, and this we have yet to put away in a more appropriate place. But for right now, we'll share it with you.
Okay.
I think I used to play with that and have a little cocoa or
Oh,
little
yeah.
tea parties with my doll friends.
Okay,
and what
that's
have
good.
you. And as you can see, I have the Clemson glass. That always
Clemson glass.
has a happy place.
That's nice. And the plastic spoon is a remembrance that down the hall in the freezer would be the remnants of a Chick-fil-A vanilla milkshake that we brought in for lunch today, yes. And
There
that's
you
our
go.
memory that we're going to go down there and you'll have that. You can eat on that for days to come, and you got your name on it, and you can
Right.
go back in.
That's exactly.
And then let's go back and look at the very nice new bedspread. We think that was a Steinmart purchase because we found the receipt today, and that's nice.
poppies,
Poppies,
comfortable.
yeah. And then we're going to take just a quick walk in here to the restroom just to see, just to give you an idea of the restroom. And okay, come on around here, Leila. And so, very nice. You have to pardon the Chick-fil-A bags that we hid in here so they wouldn't make the video, but now they've made the video. So anyway, nice.
And
Yes.
here's the little bookcase in the entry hall.
Oh, that's nice.
Don't have much light in here on it right now, but that's okay.
What's the history on this bookcase, Leila?
Well, the bookcase I purchased not long after we moved to Charlotte. I got it at a little antique shop in Matthews,
Yeah,
and it's small and fits in a lot of places.
nice.
And the mirror is an old mirror from the Lathan home in Chester.
Okay,
It was a portrait. There was a portrait in there at one time, but I liked to look at the mirror.
That's nice.
Not necessary to look at myself, but you
That's
know.
good.
Anyway, shall we close this?
yes. As we conclude our tour of 205, Leila, any parting thoughts before we go down for what is probably going to be a scrumptious meal birthday night at the dining room?
We can't ever be sure, but we will be well fed,
Yes.
and people will come up to the handsome date I have at the table, and they will want to know and glad to see him again, and he'll tell them about Clemson and
Yes.
so forth and so on. So might as well accept the fact that we have one of three good-looking sons, and Davis will be the star of the table tonight.
We met James Duhame, who came in today to put some new fixtures or some shade adjusters in on the window shades. And we found out that his son is a senior in high school, catcher on the baseball team, and he's received offers from some smaller schools, but he found out that I had affiliation with Clemson, and so he sent me all kind of videos about his son, first name Carter, and I have sent those on to our baseball coaches, so we're hopeful that maybe they will take a look at young Carter Duhame as a prospect for baseball at Clemson. So we'll see about that, but it was a buzz of activity in here today, lots of coming and going, and so I can tell you that Leila, a little bit of the social queen here on the hall that I've seen, and so I think she's in good shape. So Leila, any parting thoughts here before we head down the hall?
Just wish that we were 1 or 2 blocks apart,
Yes.
so we could meet and chat, and then do it again the next day.
Okay.
But
well,
I love you all more than you know, and we're going to keep in touch, and I'm going to look after you as long as I can, and I want you to look after me as long as I need it.
well, we've been coming to you live. This is the Plantation Estates Network, And we're here live from Unit 205. We're signing off, but we'll be back on again very soon. And everyone have a good night and God bless.
Take care.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.